Hello, kindergartners. I'm starting a video series for our math work, and I'll have the math lesson each day that you can connect on the computer by checking my YouTube channel 327Teach. I'll teach the first part of the lesson, and then the second parts you can do on your own when it's convenient or when you have time later to work on it. And so we'll do that for each day from now on that I expect. So a video lesson plus excuse me, an explanation of the assigned work pages that I have for each of the days. And I'm the person who's now the math teacher for all kindergarten classes. And so we'll work together learning about math. And the plan is I will very often teach vocabulary, the words you need to know to be successful in that math lesson, talk about the unit of study, and then do some other things. Okay, let's get started. First, what I like to do each day is take attendance in my class, and I'm going to ask for the same thing with us today. If you are someone in room 102, please wave to me. Welcome, glad you are here. If you are someone in room 103, please wave to me. Welcome, I'm glad you are here. If you are someone from room 104, please wave to me. I'm glad you are here. If you are someone from room 171, please wave to me. I'm glad you are here. And if you are someone from room 206, please wave to me. I'm glad you are here. Okay, all kindergartners ready for math! All right, let's get started with some things. Now, the first 3 days of this week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, you're going to be looking at linear measurement. Linear has the word line in it. So linear measurement is just straight measurements like that, or like that. And that is called linear measurement. We have 3 days of that, and then we'll take a look at weighing, weight, and capacity, how something is filled. So let me check my pages here. Okay. Now, length is one of the ways that we measure, and that's kind of what we're thinking of for most of the measurements we have this week. Length is how long something is, the distance from one end to the other. And that can be something short like this, or short is a matter of comparison. It could be something that's the length like this on this page, or it could be something long like a mile, a distance between places that are far apart. For example, not in miles, but in blocks, could be the distance from your house to Bryant. That would be a measurement, a linear measurement. Another type of measurement that we'll do, that will be on Thursday, is about weight. And that's the measure of how heavy an object is. That will be Thursday's work. On Friday's work, the work will be about capacity. And that is the amount of space an object fills, or the volume. And I'll review those again. For right now, putting them in your brain, length or linear measurement is right in the front. Filing it for Thursday is weight measurement. And filing it for Friday is capacity measurement. Now, in the linear measurement that we're looking at and working with today, very often the 3 types of measurement in linear measurement are length, as I said, how long something is, width, how wide something is, the distance across from side to side, or height. Height is the measurement from top to bottom. The Eiffel Tower. That would have been my building instructor, if we had been in school, for Europe, the next continent, which we were so close to getting to when school closed. So thinking of those 3 words right now: length, width, and height. Or height. Is that a word? Now, let's take a look next at how we measure linear measurements. We'll see if these words sound familiar to you. They might, and let's check. Okay, inch is a small unit of measurement, about this much. 12 inches equals 1 foot. An inch. A foot is a longer measurement. 1 foot equals 12 inches. A yard, or yard, as I would pronounce it, 1 yard equals 36 inches or 3 feet. Those are the measurements we will be spending some time with. Longer distances can be measured in the United States system in miles. A mile equals 5,000, want to read it with me? 5,280 feet. The system we use in the United States is called U.S. customary. Most of the rest of the world uses a system called metric. And in the metric system, a meter, it's a metric unit for measuring length or distance. 1 meter equals 100 centimeters, 1 meter equals 1,000 millimeters, and then meters put together equal a kilometer, which is the distance people talk about in comparison to miles in the U.S. customary system and kilometers in the metric system. I wanted you to have those words because they're good words to know, mile and meter, but the words we will be thinking about primarily in our work are inches, the mostest, foot, some, and yard, third. And I realize I left my ruler in the other room, and I'm going to get that in just a minute. These 3 pages are the pages that you'll need for today's work. It's this one. It says using a ruler to measure length. It's linear measurement, page 1, from the place where your parents get the worksheets for each day. This one also says using a ruler to measure length. You can see the picture at the top of this page shows a pencil. The picture at the top of this page shows a bar. And linear measurement, page number 3, also says using a ruler to measure height. 2 kindergarten words, A and 2. And this one, the rulers and the bars are standing up. So a little bit of a difference. So you can see, we could consider this a length measurement. We could consider this a length measurement. And this one, since they are standing up and goes top to bottom, that word is height. That was one of the words that you said. Correct. Okay. Now, so to get started, this page is what you'll need first, and a pencil, crayon, or marker, your choice. I have a song. Of course I have a song. I like singing, and I like singing connected to learning. So I do have a song. It's called Weigh and Measure. I'll sing the whole song through, and then I will repeat the part that's just for today. The song has a part that would go with each of the measurement types. With the, oops. Don't leave me. With the linear measurement, like length. With the weight measurement. And with the capacity measurement. If I can find the lyrics and get them to you, I will do that. The song is called Weigh and Measure. And it's one of my piggyback songs. That's the songs that borrows music and then adds new words. So the music is there, and then we piggyback, we ride that music with new words. And it has the melody of this song. You know that song? London Bridge is Falling Down? Okay. The chorus part, the part that we repeat, is this one. Weigh and measure, oh what fun, oh what fun, oh what fun. Weigh and measure, oh what fun, weigh and measure. Now the part that we're starting with this week is the linear measurement. And that part, the lyrics say this. Measure inches, measure feet, measure yards, oh how neat. Measure meters, measure miles, weigh and measure. Did you hear the words in there of words we already said? Inches, feet, and yards, meters, and miles. It even included the metric word in there. And then after that, those new words specific to today, tomorrow, and Wednesday, we would then sing, weigh and measure, oh what fun, oh what fun, oh what fun. Weigh and measure, oh what fun, weigh and measure. Okay, the second part is the weighing part, and that is the weight. Wait and do that on Thursday when we do weights. So we have our song for today and tomorrow and Wednesday, and that's the weigh and measure part. Okay, now I don't think I need my tools for this next part of the project, but we'll get started. Let me show you now how we're going to do the pages for today. And I'm coming back to page 1. That's this page. Good idea, writing your name at the top and the date. I'm going to write the date here. And just because you might be keeping these, and it's a good way of knowing which day you worked on which work, I'm going to write an abbreviation for April, and that's numbers 0 and 4. That's the month. April is the 4th month of the year. And then 20, that's the numeral that tells the date for today. And, month, day, and year. Ooh, I love when math does things like that. The month is 04, the day is 20, and the year is 2020. And it doesn't happen all the time. If I hide the April part, then together those two numerals actually say the number of the year, 2020. Nice. I like those things. Now the directions on this page are to measure the length of each pencil and write it in the box. Now these rulers here help you see. I'm going to get my ruler. Don't go away. Thank you for waiting. You don't need a ruler, but if you have one around, that would be helpful and just another nice way of practicing the work. To make it easy in case you don't have a ruler, there is a ruler right underneath each of the pictures. But if you do have a ruler, that's helpful. Now, of course, when you measure something, if I wanted to measure this marker, am I starting correctly? How about I start it by this end, because I hear you start at the end. No, that would be wrong. I get a wrong measurement. This would tell me this is 8 inches. When you measure, you make certain that your measuring tool is at the starting place, at the bottom, at the side of what you are measuring, so then you can measure correctly and read the number closest to the end, or to the top, or to the width. So the length, the height, or the width. And this page has a paper ruler. I'm going to add this ruler on there just to give me extra practice. I'm going to put my ruler right underneath it, and then I'll see that this pencil is closest to the numeral 4. I'm going to slide my ruler right on top of that just to be sure. I get a little bit more practice, and then I see that it's true. This pencil ruler has the exact same standard measurements as a standard ruler. And so this pencil is 4 inches long. I'm going to write that in this box. 4. Now something you should know, that doesn't tell me everything I need to know. When you measure, you need to tell what the units are. Is this pencil 4 miles? Is this pencil 4 yards? Is this pencil 4 feet? Is this pencil 4 inches? Now you could do that messaging 2 ways. You could write the 4 and then you could write the abbreviation IN period. That's one way of saying inches. Or the other is the symbol like this. 2 slanty lines, small. See how they're not big? They're not the same size as the 4. They come after the 4 at the top. That's a symbol that people know, people who know about inches, know that says inches. Not centimeters, not meters, not miles, right there. So when you do write the number 4, and all of your numbers on this page, then be sure you write either inches, IN, or the 2 lines to show that. You could write both also. When you message to someone, you just pick one or the other. But if you'd like extra practice, you can do that. And then the rest of the page, you'll do that measuring with the paper ruler, and you could do both just to give yourself extra practice using a ruler successfully. Okay? Then you're set. The other page is very much the same. I wanted you to have repeated success. So the pages are close to being the same type of work, but you get more practice with it. So it begins to become automatic. So as soon as you know, that would be incorrect. That would be incorrect. My ruler goes right at the beginning of whatever I'm measuring. At the side, at the bottom, or at the side if I'm doing width. Just got a math brainstorm. On this page, the exact same job. Measuring the length of this rectangular prism, we know that word. This is a picture of a 3D shape. And then writing it here. Remember to write your unit of measurement as well. Name on paper, date on paper, and then you're off and measuring. And the last page is a switch. Remember, it's not length this time. They're standing up, so it is height. Same thing, you might have to turn your head sideways or move the paper a bit so you can see the measurement of each of the bars. Name, date, and then checking the measurement on each one. Those can be colored if you wanted to afterwards, make them kind of look interesting with some cool designs and patterns. If you have permission to use your ruler at other times during the day or week or any time, I think it'd be interesting and fun to go around and just measure things with permission. Be sure you can touch things in your house or be given a guideline of where you can go or what you can measure. And then using your measuring tool to put it next to all kinds of things. How tall is my paper clip? How long is my paper clip? How wide is my paper clip? I could do that with my windows, with the mail, with the jar, around the house. Those would be good things to even put on the back of your paper. You can draw a picture of what you're measuring, sound spell it, and then write the measurement. And of course, remember to write the measuring unit. All set? Happy measuring time. See you tomorrow. Weigh and measure, oh what fun, oh what fun, oh what fun. Weigh and measure, oh what fun, weigh and measure.